morning, kiddos. We're going to do our morning stretches and then we'll continue on with our poetry. Today, we're going to start with some snaps. We haven't done that in a while. I know you guys like the snaps. So we're going to start, if you listen to our music, see it's like those slow beats. Our snaps are going to be kind of slow this morning. Remember, we can go up high with them if we want. You can go down low. You can go side to side. Very good. All right, now let's do some marching in place. Remember, the balls of our feet are glued to the floor. We're bouncing up and down our, lifting our heels, but the balls of our feet are glued to the floor. Good. And now we're going to roll out our ankles. So find your balance. Get your left leg rooted to the floor. And when you lift your right leg up, you can roll your ankles, get some ankle circles. Okay. Now find your balance on your right foot. Lift it up. Good. Now we're going to do the same with our wrist. Arms out. You can roll your wrist like this. Get them nice and loosened up. Now we're going to do some neck circles. So roll your neck. I'm starting by going to the left. I'm going to switch and go to the right. Now, something else that we haven't done in a while, remember when we take our fingers on our ears and we go from the top all the way down to our earlobes, and you give a little squeeze, not enough to where it hurts, but just enough where you feel that sort of pull, a little pinch on your earlobes. Good. Okay. We are gonna move down to the floor. Excellent. Okay, do some more poetry. Awesome. Cool way off. Okay, so yesterday we learned that this entire week is all about poetry, specifically about spring poetry, and what we're listening for and thinking about is in what way do these poems inspire us? Inspire us to make something, create something, do something, inspire us to want to learn more about something. Yesterday we had a poem about daisies and that poem rhymed, but not all poems rhyme. In fact, many of my favorites do not. So this poem today by Carol Mullen does not rhyme. Okay. It says, spring is budding, green joy. Fresh breeze and sunshine, birds singing, water running, children sloshing through puddles on the sidewalk. Spring breeds anticipation, green shoots sprouting from the earth, unfurling into flowers, the sweet scent of hyacinths, a baby bird learning how to fly. Spring sweeps the dust out of the corners. As we wake up, we look and listen to the promise of a morning sunrise, to joy unfolding, to a glowing new life. So see this one, some of the same themes as yesterday. They're both about spring, and they both they talk about flowers and things blooming, things like that. But this one feels maybe a little more serious than the other one. Let's go back and look at some of the imagery, just like we did yesterday. Spring is budding green joy. Fresh breeze and sunshine, birds singing, water running, children sloshing through puddles on the sidewalk. So those are all things when it says spring is budding green joy. So new joy is sort of springing up. And these are things that are joyful. The sunshine, birds singing, water running, children sloshing through puddles. So this poet is thinking about the joy of spring in that first part. The second part, spring breathes anticipation. And anticipation, that's a big word, but what that means is like when you're looking forward to something, we're anticipating something new and good happening. We feel like, you know, like maybe when you're waiting for Christmas, or maybe when you're waiting for your birthday or summer break, or you're waiting on someone to come visit, and as you're thinking about that, you're like, this is coming, I can't wait, it's gonna be good, lots of fun things are gonna happen. So it's saying spring is that time. It's the time when we're really looking forward to good things happening. Green shoots sprouting from the earth. So what are the green shoots? What are green shoots sprouting up from the earth, from the dirt? Unfurling into flowers, the sweet scent of hyacinths, a baby bird learning how to fly. So these green shoots, that could be some kind of plant, some kind of seedling. It might be flowers, grass. Here it says it's unfurling into flowers, the sweet smell of hyacinths, and that's the type of flower. So in the winter, not a lot of things growing, but then in the springtime, these flowers, the grass and flowers and other plants and vegetables start to shoot up from the seeds that were planted. They're shooting up from the earth. Spring sweeps the dust out of the corners. As we wake up, we look and listen. So sometimes winter is seen as like a sleepy time. We think about animals hibernating. It's dark a lot. It can feel heavy. It can, but spring is a time that the earth is sort of waking back up. Animals are waking back up from hibernation. As people, we start doing more things. We get outside more. We start doing things like even like spring cleaning, which I've been doing. All of a sudden it's spring, and then you feel like, maybe I want to do something. I want to, you know, clean out this closet. I want to do something fresh and new and organized. We kind of get this fresh, woken up feeling. As we look and listen to the promise of a morning sunrise, to joy unfolding, to a glowing new life. So the poem yesterday was talking kind of about daisies specifically. This one's talking about spring as a whole and all the sort of new life and joy and anticipation that comes with this time of year. So again, just like yesterday, think about this poem. Think about what it means to you. What does it make you think of? What does it make you want to do? Does it make you want to go outside and pick flowers? Does it make you want to plant some seeds so you can see some green shoots sprouting from the earth? Does it make you want to do some research about some of these things, about the birds? You know, how do birds learn to fly? You know, so if you're not artsy and craftsy, that is okay. Reading this poem might make you think, baby birds learning to fly. That is very interesting to me. I'm interested in learning how do baby birds learn to fly. You can totally do that. Does it make you want to, when it says spring sweeps the dust out of the corners as we wake up, we look and listen to the promise of a morning sunrise? Does it make you want to get up early and see the sunrise? Any of that is okay. You may want to paint a picture of spring. You may want to take your paints and pencils outside and do some sketching out there. All of that is great. Remember, on Friday, we're going to share one of the things. It can be from Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, or Thursday. You're going to share something, which poem inspired you and what it inspired you to do. Okay? Very good. See you in the morning.